Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing. What's up, everybody? It's Zach, aka Zachy, creator of Jellag Radio, Me More podcast and website, Zach.coffee, that's ZSCK.CUFFE. We have to get back to Death Stranding 2. Death Stranding 2, this is mission number 27th, I believe. We have to take a main order at the F2 South Distribution Center. And it is far. It is far. Technically, we could teleport, but we can't teleport with items. So I could teleport there, but I would lose all the cargo I have here. So I don't know if I want to do that. So it's a very peculiar situation. We have two options. Either I teleport all the way to the F2 distribution center and then make my way back using a bicycle, using a motorbike, but then all my gear with the truck is gone, or I just drive with the truck all the way back here and then all the way back. What do you guys think? If I leave my truck, will it be safe or will someone take it? That's what's tough. I don't know. I really don't want to lose all the gear that I have with that truck. And the truck's got a long range. The bike won't be able to last that long. I don't think so. All right, we got to draw this route. All right, let's drive back towards the data scientists. Then let's drive to Pizza Chef. That's a lot of road. Let's try to avoid all these mules over here. Let's drive to Hardman's lab. Let's drive to the Dowser. And then let's drive to the FG distribution center. It'll be a long road. That's why we're listening to Jellag Radio.
Feels good.
Yeah, let's be going. Let's get comfortable. We have a very long route ahead of us. If you guys enjoyed the last two videos, the content was very much overwhelming, obviously. Alright, we just hit a wall, so let's go around.
You're mine.
Alright. Stay within the Kyle network. Alright. We've reached a checkpoint. Let's go ahead and save over here.
Good morning to you.
Weapons detected. Be advised. Inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
Alright, going. If you're looking in the group chat, you can hear we're listening to July Radio 3700 version 2410. And yeah, we are listening at the same time around the planet.
that one.
Wowzer!
Alright. Let's save again. Now, so that we're not stuck having to drive at night, let's go ahead and rest. Alright. Sandport Bridges is awake. Let's eat some cryptobites. Get some Carol tea. Alright, let's take a quick shower. Thankfully, unlike the safe house, this one actually has hot water, so that's good. Then again, he was in the desert, so that's why he used cold water probably. Alright, let me use the restroom as well. I'll be right back. I hit the wrong button. All right, let's get going. Back in our truck. Let's follow our GPS. So unfortunately, if we go here, there's a big drop. Right? Is there a drop here? We can't go there. I have to go this route. And the dowser is this way. So now we're listening to the song Cease RX6 on my Dream Cars by 3 different rappers, French rappers. There's Maes, Free Maes, we hope that he gets released. There's La Crime, and then there's Dex as well. Alright, another checkpoint. This up a little bit. Blue seems to be enjoying this. As you know, right now, Dietrich Magellan is sinking in the tar. It's really important that we get whatever it is that we need to get from this location and drive it back towards the Dietrich Magellan. Got some miscellaneous orders that we could deliver. Let's deliver those.
Hey, glad you could make it. I'll check the orders on file now. Didn't expect you to waltz in with this. You've got a knack for finding lost things.
We found lost cargo. We got a couple gel-like radios. Less than 264, 208, 28. Sure to check those out.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Still at level
Order
R11.
well done.
Sorry, I didn't take a snapshot. Take that order. So there we go. There's the main order 27. Deliver Altar Dissolvent to the DHV Magellan. It is a very heavy order, and it's going to have to be
Commencing route creation.
we're going to have to go all the way back there again. So back to the same route to the Dowser. Parkman's Lab. Be the scientist. And back to the beach.
Delivery route finalized.
Alright, so we seem to have what we need. Let's go ahead and head out.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Go ahead and save. Go to the private room. Alright, the armed survivalists involved as well. The weapons came from the weapons factory. We gotta find that factory and destroy it. So we gotta find the exact location. Okay. Let's go ahead and sleep till morning. Get ample rest. Sample bridges because we have a long drive back. Provides Alright, health is full. Check on Lou.
That's right, sleep.
And BB28, Lou aka Louise, is doing great. Giving us a thumbs up. Very nice. The dollman.
That sure looked good, Sam.
Alright. Take a quick pee. Alright, truck is ready. Sandport Bridges is ready. Get back to the surface.
Departing facility.
See our progress. Alright. And immediately after we get on the road with the tar material, tar disinfection, immediately we run into complications. It's rain. Listening to Jules right now, quite well. Great song.
Gotcha.
Definitely a very long distance that could only be accomplished with the truck. Powdered vegetables set over here. The rain has stopped. Very nice.
You're mine.
We're approaching a checkpoint. Alright, we're at the Dowser. Let's go ahead and save here.
It's always a pleasure to see you.
Give me a hand. This one's for you.
Bike here, check out Jelly Video 117. Jelly Video 75. Emergency here.
Give me a hand. Thanks for the help.
The weather 2,981 Jelly Video. And we're able to charge up our truck. So let's give this guy some like
Give me a hand. Thank you, God. This one's for you.
go.
Thank you, God. Thanks for the help.
6.
Snag.
Listen to Justice, Never Ender.
That's the way.
Yes, whatever it is, we're on the right path. This is tricky because it's really up in the mountains. Yeah, for sure. Not the fall.
Gotcha. You're mine.
Alright, now. Hikers over here.
Thank you, God. Give me a hand. That's the way.
Alright, we're back at Hartman's lab. Let's save here. Deliver all those cars over here.
Oh, excuse me. Nice to meet you. Oh, wait. We've met before. At this very facility, in fact. You might remember? My hand, at least. How's our mutual friend doing? Hardman and I have been working together to study water samples collected on the beach. My research prevents me from leaving this place. So I'm going to have to rely on you, Sam. Allow me to review your order information. I see you found the missing cargo of mine. And there I thought it had been lost for good.
There's a lot of items. Look at this. July video 1039, July video 60, July 157, July video 65, July video 62, July video 105, July video 121, July video 142, July video 182, July video 145. July radio 2267. 2267.
I've made great strides in my work thanks to you. And want
Okay,
to
we
give
have
you this data as
battery
thanks.
level 2 now. Superior capacity. Despite being the same size.
I am increasing the amount of materials you've...
Now displaying your current order grade.
Alright, we're at level 112 now. Very nice. That's all I do. 140. 112.
The schematic I've showed
Yeah,
is
stats
for
are there
a
as well.
refined extra battery. It boasts increased capacity despite not being any bigger than the old version. It's one of the research projects I decided to take over from our mutual friend in preparation for your arrival. I think there's still plenty of room for improvement, though. You know, Sam, we've actually got something in common. Dooms. I can hear the waves of the beach and sense the flow of tar in the Earth's crust. This is what led me to suspect that water might be circulating between the beach and our world. As I immersed myself in my research, I also discovered that my body had begun to undergo certain changes. I had developed a condition that affected me every 21 minutes. I know, just like a certain someone. Our symptoms are a little different, though. First of all, only Doom's sufferers seem to develop them. In my particular case, I vomit every 21 minutes due to a form of gastric reflex spasm syndrome. The muscles of my stomach cease to function properly for a time, and everything in my system comes back up. I'd rather
It's gonna be
others
horrible.
didn't see this, so I keep to myself in the back room. That's where I was when you first came to this laboratory. I'm sorry I wasn't able to greet you properly then. I hope I can call on you again. Please, tell our friend I say hello.
Order completed. Well done.
Feels good.
Okay, so the battery level 2 was for the backpack and not for the vehicle. Looks like the back plate was broken, but now I brought it back.
Tell me, Sam, have you been having distressing dreams again lately? You know, nightmares can be indicative of the brain's internal struggles as we attempt to come to terms with traumatic events. By taking our memories of recent events and shuffling them in this fashion, we attempt to find ways of coping with them. Nevertheless, it can be an unpleasant experience. I hope you can get some restful sleep soon. Sam, if we're not in a position to deliver an animal directly to the shelter, we should leave it at the nearest facility.
Alright, let's just go back to that facility to drop off this kangaroo. Now listening to a remix of Taylor Swift. Shout out to all the Swifties, which is different from the language Swift for Apple Macintosh.
cargo is appreciated. The delivery will be assigned to another porter. Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated. The delivery will be assigned to another porter. Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated. The delivery will be assigned to another porter. Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated. The delivery will be assigned to another porter.
Alright, deliver the kangaroo. Have to use the restroom again. I'll be right back. Alright, finally. Let's get back to our data scientist.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
So I hope you guys are doing okay. Had a great week. Checked out Zagdog Coffee. There's a lot of content. Monday, obviously, is a tremendous amount of content curation, a lot of content. Tuesday, lots of content curation for, especially for geeks, nerds, otakus. Wednesday's news on dance music and rap music and R&B. Then Thursday, we have medical news. And then Fridays, we have video game news. Then Saturday, we have sports news. Once in a blue moon, I do news for Sundays, and on Sundays, I'll talk about books.
Now entering chiral network coverage.
All right. Okay, guys, this is the last checkpoint. Let's go ahead and keep on going. We're now headed towards the final part of this journey to get the DHB Magellan back online. So let's do this.
Snack.
We have over 28,000 likes. Thank you guys so much. Okay, unfortunately we went the wrong route. Have to go down here. Let's make sure that we're down here. Is that it? Yes.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
Back on the dunes, back in the desert. Thankfully, that's why we put a bunch of battery packs on our truck so we could do the long routes. UV28 Blue is enjoying this. It's good. Whoa. That was close.
Sam,
Alright.
a hot spring. Shall we take a dip?
Yes, we'll take the hot spring, but first we have to save these guys.
Jibber jabber jibber jabber jabber.
Alright, there's a tar dissolvent for the DHV Magellan.
Thanks for the help, Sam. And apologies for greeting you as a chiral grab, despite all the effort you put in on our behalf. I'm tied up with ship repairs at the moment. Can't afford to risk contaminating this worksite either. Anyway, let me check your cargo. On your Sam. This cargo looks to be in perfect condition. It's no wonder your client speaks so highly of your work.
Shall I do 420, 27? Like radio 1. I like radio 100. I like radio 520.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Order grade investment, very nice. Now still, we're about level 113. Just for the statistics, if you want to check them out, I'll take a snapshot.
Cheers for that, Sam. This'll take care of that blockage, no worries. We'll get started right away.
We can handle the blockage. It's fine. I'd rather you get some sleep so you're ready to tackle your next order. By the time you wake up, we'll probably be finished anyway. Enjoy your rest.
Excellent. Go ahead. Can't save. Let's go ahead. Private room. Probably gonna be a cutscene here. Exhausting mission for Sanport Bridges. Had to drive all the way there, all the way back.
to John's delivery terminal to pick up this main order. Tarman will explain the rest.
Rainy! Something wrong tomorrow?
Right. Let's go into that bathing place that Dahlman was talking about. Perfect.
Hot springs, huh?
Truly soothing.
Soak it in. Now this is...
Huh? It's pulling us in! Where in the world are we? I feel reborn.
Wait, are you Sam? Where did you come from just now? Did you perhaps arrive here by way of a hot spring? If so, then we have much to discuss. Would you be so kind as to access the delivery terminal? Whenever you have a moment, that is.
What the hell happened?
So, you actually managed to jump here from the Miracle Spring. I knew it! I'd always theorized the existence of incredibly strong overlaps between this world and the beach. Places where a special kind of hot spring would emerge through the tar currents. Similar to the plate gates, but on a smaller scale. In principle, a person could use one to ride the currents within the Earth and jump to other connected springs. Just like you did. In fact, I dug that spring you used in order to test this theory. And now, I want to confirm if it holds true for different locations. I'd love it if you were able to help, Sam. I'll add the necessary functions to your PCC. Just so you know, I've added hot spring digger functions to the level 2 PCC. You now have the ability to identify a suitable location and commence excavation. Once a hot spring has been completed, feel free to take a dip and relax. I should mention that these springs are invaluable from my beach water research. As a hydrologist, they're a critical resource. So, if I may ask, Sam, would you be willing to use my digger to find and excavate hot springs throughout the continent? Please report back to me if you do dig any. I'll make sure to reward you for your efforts. Once you've readied your level 2 PCC and selected the digger, listen for pulses alerting you to underground water sources nearby. Pulses become more frequent as you move closer to a source, so wait until the interval between them is as short as possible before finally picking a spot to dig. Once you commence construction, the process is automated. All you need to do is wait for the hot spring to percolate to the surface. The digger will also remove any dangerous contaminants from the water. This means that as soon as the hot spring is ready, you can wade right in. Sources can be found everywhere, but depending on the location, the resulting spring will have different properties. I'm also thinking of adding a feature that will let you customize aspects of the springs you dig. Perhaps that will give you something to look forward to as well. The waters of the beach in our world circulate within the same system. As a hydrologist, I study this system. The hot springs of the Australian continent are the product of underground beach water that has been heated by dark currents. But there's more to it than that. A space-time phenomenon, similar to plate gates, has been observed at the points where hot springs emerge. In other words, it seems to be possible to jump between hot springs linked via the dark currents. I had been meaning to test this theory, but then you took the initiative and proved the truth for me. From what I saw earlier, it seems the teleportation process has no adverse effect on you. But just remember that you won't be able to take all types of cargo when you jump. Said cargo will be left behind at the hot spring you jumped from. It should be automatically stored in the digger's private locker, though. Make sure that you don't forget about it afterwards. Were you at all interested in digging hot springs? If so, there's a promising site I've identified. It's to the northwest of here. My analysis suggests that a potential source should be present in that vicinity. I'll post a formal aid request shortly, so consider heading in that direction and testing out the hot spring digger. If you do end up digging one, don't forget to return and inform me of your accomplishment. In your own time, of course. I'm not planning on going anywhere for the foreseeable future.
Order completed. Well done.
What's this, break time? Yeah, enjoy it while you can, Sam.
Oh, that's nice.
Looks like Lou is enjoying swimming into the hot tub. Hot spring. Have fun, Louise.
get warmed up.
Other stuff. Alright guys, I'm going to end the video here and then we're going to record video 28. This was video 27, main mission 27. Now let's do main mission 28. Thanks guys for watching. Please like, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Until next time, bye-bye.